Hello and welcome to today's video. This video will be the last one this year. Today is not the nicest weather, it's grey, but it's dry. It's probably 2-3 degrees. We haven't been riding a lot the last 2 months because we picked up the bike of Luke's GS. As you can see, Luke's not on the GS right now. That has a reason.
Guess what?
Guess what? Flashback.
Flashback.
Moet je een zetje geven zo?
Nou, ik ga hem hier wel even op. Wat te lang stilstaan is toch niet goed.
A few minutes later.
So, we also found out that Luke's battery is actually completely dead now. There was a little bit of life left in it before we left, but now there isn't.
And a flashback.
You may see it in the link in the screen, but yeah, again, batteries.
Battery. So, that needs a new battery. But for the rest, we picked up the bike. It was dry, and then the past 6 or 8 weeks just been raining, really lousy weather.
And more raining.
And more raining. So there wasn't much of an opportunity to ride anytime. Because today's the last video of the year. But look back a little bit on the past year. Currently I almost have 120,000 kilometers on the bike. If you've seen the video from last year, that means that we've done about 3,500 kilometers this year, which is a bit less than last year. But last year we also had 2 really long day trips, the 500 and the 750 kilometer preparation ride for the Dutch Thousand. Huh?
And we had COVID problems.
Oh yeah, we had COVID.
That's the reason why we drove so much.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, that also played into it quite a bit. But still 3,500 kilometers this year. We've been riding a lot more, but shorter distances, so I think in terms of riding days it will probably be more than last year. What did we do this year? We had the mini motor trip to Germany, to Trier. Still working on the last video. Hopefully I get that out before this video, but perhaps, or most likely it will be next year. We did the Hemelvaart tour, so the Ascension State tour with the 7 of us. We had quite a few dealer tours or demo tours. We did Honda with the dual transmission. We did the KTM Adventure one, which was really nice. Yeah, of course Luke got a new bike. But I think in terms of riding, you've ridden it home from the guy where you bought it. And
that wasn't like it.
that was it. You haven't started any of the modifications or getting the old stuff or getting the stuff from your Honda to the BMW yet. So.
No, it was a bit cold in the shed, so I think I'll wait a couple of months before I start doing that. Well, I have to drive it in my living room, but
we've done that before, so.
Flashback. And a flashback.
Probably during next year you will see a gradual transformation of the GS with crash bars, maybe some lights.
Indeed.
Other stuff.
I need to tell this guy.
Yeah.
So maybe we can make a video about selling a bike. Maybe you will see.
We'll see. We didn't manage this year to ride the Dutch Thousand. Didn't work out with all the agendas. So that is something that we will hopefully do next year. or at least we're gonna make a good effort to try and do that next year. Something we've also discussed about is doing an Ironman somewhere next year, probably around the time that we also do the Dutch 1000, maybe a few weeks before or a few weeks after, because we got the time in the saddle that anyway, so we should make use of that.
Yeah, we also have one tour we did last year, which made it to YouTube or the other social media. We got some problems with the GoPro.
Yeah.
So we can do that also in 2023. It's a tour around the province, the town of Holland, where we live. So that's also a video which we can make.
Yeah.
And we need to book a new holiday on the bike.
Yeah, new mini motor trip. See where we end up this year, what we're gonna do.
Be nice. Well, thinking I missed the way
You missed a turn.
Yes.
You can take the next one right as well.
Yes, indeed.
So, the other thing we didn't manage to do is to do advanced training on the bike. So that is something that we'll probably do next year, if we find time. Maybe also venture in some more test riding. I got a spare set of rims for my bike, for Red Rhino. I don't have any tires yet. Those are the nice rims, so those will be used for full road tires, so they will be a little bit nicer. And the rims that I currently have, well, you can spend 2 weeks polishing them, but they will never look nice, so those will be the dirt rims. But yeah, I have about 8,000 kilometers on these tires at the moment. I think I got about 4,000 or 5,000 left in the rear. The front looks absolutely fine. Probably just need to replace the rear one. So we'll see if I can time that a bit properly to save a bit of money, so that I only have to change the tires once. Now, besides all the riding parts here, I've done quite a few modifications to Red Rhino. The gearbox reinforcements, new food packs, new risers, and a lot of other stuff. So I spent quite a bit of time wrenching on the bike. One of the things that I have done is install new shocks. Video of that will be early next year. To give you a bit of idea, I put on the Hyper Pro shocks. Really happy with them. Should have done that years ago. Always thought it was too expensive, but definitely worth the money. In terms of repairs, I gotta take the tank off, take the tank apart to have a look at the fuel gauge and the low fuel warning, because they're not working properly. As you see now, the fuel gauge is working, but I got stranded last year or this year on the motorway without fuel, without the warning light coming on. So that's not too nice, I can say. As Luke mentioned, it's quite cold outside, and usually the time that it's nice to wrench, but it's warm outside. Also the time that you want to sit on the bike to ride. So that's a bit of a conflict of interest in that way. What else? Did I forget anything about last year?
No, I think you had everything.
Yeah.
I think already.
So that leads me